Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, look. It's my pleasure. Hey. Bring that real.
Something gonna be explained, man. Lie. All the shit that I've been through, I made my way about it. I do what I wanna do, what they gon' say about it. I stay chasing down that money, I can't stay without it. Bitches get to acting funny, I can't feel no way about it. That's just part of the game, my nigga. Try to stay away from love, it just bring me pain, my nigga. I keep it moving, cause my heart won't let me stay attached. If I ever hurt you, I apologize, but I can't take it back. R.I.P. to my niggas, wish I could bring them back. So many of them out here with us, hard to think that I bullets are deep and they don't say no names. We from the streets, they don't play no games. This shit ain't gon' change. Hope for the best, but we expect the worst. Yeah, this shit my best till my last breath. Watch me bless the verse. We come from stepping first from where you hear them weapons. Bird, don't fear no man, what you saying? We can throw them hands, just know these weapons work. All money in the RP nigga. Running in 50 plus 50, nigga. Yeah. Tell them get with me, nigga. You know he does it major. How I feel when you fuck with a player. Hunters Point, California, I got that city in me. My daddy shining down on me, which pop is living with me. Just know you living in me. Can't let these niggas in me. I'm not the type to envy. I be out here getting plenty.
Kinda good at concrete with them feet be touching. All I know is holding on if it ain't easy, nothing.
We born sinning, so we fight to live better. Up all night trying to get better. Hard work and make a difference, nigga. This shit is in me, it ain't on me, my nigga.
I go and get it, you ain't with it.
You don't know me, my nigga. Bitches like I'm calling, nigga. This boy average party, nigga. Pay me residuals, I'm old, nigga. All money in the RP nigga. Running in 50 plus 50, nigga. Yeah. Tell them get with me, nigga.
You know he does it major. How I feel when you fuck with a player.
Yeah. All money in the RP nigga. Running in 50 plus 50, nigga. Yeah. Tell them get with me, nigga. You know he does it major. How I feel when you fuck with a player. Yeah.
Where this nigga at?
That young nigga be the truth.
HT made the wave.
You heard?
Yeah, you don't know what I've been through.
Nah, you don't know what I've been through.
Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been to. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through.
All the shit that I done been through. If I was you and you was me, I guarantee you would've been through
Life and death situations
that I ran into. I go through shit, I get through shit, I don't pretend to.
Yeah, go get them chips
That's
that's
on
on
my
my
menu.
menu.
Don't trust none of these bitches, thought you been know.
I stand tall through it all like real men do.
Give it to 'em, bro, nigga, I ball with no
no gym shoes. I come through, spin a few, then I'm back in traffic. I told her if that pussy hit shit, I might back to back it. Then I get back to stacking cabbage. Truth be told, I'm like that purple and that gold on the back of Magic. This hit different, that nigga you ain't seen before. That bitch said she love me, she ain't mean it though. Yeah, I took that L, but I ain't lost it. Still checking that mail on my boss shit. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been to. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through. I'm from the part of the city where they don't make it out. Kept it 100 like 250s, what I'm fake about. Tell them get with me, I show them what this cake about. Every step a gamble, no such thing as the safest route. Nah, just get that paper and stay in your lane. Don't do no favors for a nigga who won't do the same. Don't associate with lanes, I ain't built that way. And don't be out here playing games, you get killed that way. Nigga, this shit realer than you thought. Way driller than you thought. By the realest I was taught. I told her, baby, can't no feelings get involved. All these plays on quarterback and got me feeling like a boss, If you ain't walking, I ain't feeling what you talking about. If it ain't by no chicken, then I'm walking out. Hey, I be the topic of discussion. I'ma get it if I ain't got it. Niggas ain't stopping nothing.
Let's get it, my boy.
Nigga, that's a lame. Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. Streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. She just ain't the same to me. We having money and blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Maybe I'm too grown for the games we tryna play. I just want you to keep straight with me. Really from the bottom, you would know until you felt it. Had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug. No way she can help it. So they found the crazy, I never felt it. Down tennis loyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking sides. They don't like them hunting from my past, all this pain on me. I swear they wasn't in the rain. All these new niggas swear a lot of shit done changed in me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim to be. And I'm too grown for the games you tryna play with me. Cause I'd rather we part our ways, just keep it straight with me. I'm supposed to trust when all you ever do is change them.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions, Allegiant Stadium, back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fatigue up on my job, it got me feeling like it's A-Lo. We break though, any other now we got cake though. Cooking like a slime and get the juice, now got your fago. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain.
And not a whole lot of moving there on the first down running. It's 83. Look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to our head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he hates his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely
again, it's Pacheco. To the 25. Well, this defense for the Raiders played really well in that win last week against Miami.
and no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Go. Let's go.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Let's go.
Smith catches left side.
Let's go.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's
Let's
just
go,
short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Looking right.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. He's got Smith here. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Let's go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flacco fakes the give. Sets to throw.
Oh, come on,
firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to give them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Let's go, nigga. Get big.
Devontae Adams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
That nigga got big. Easy tape out there now. Hey, I'm finna take this nigga to board after the game over, but like that's it's about like 30 minutes. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh my God.
He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Ain't that a bitch?
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
All right. Okay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And the Chiefs are going to get him. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look
Oh
to
my
throw.
God!
They'll try to get that to
This
Adams,
nigga
but
right
that's
here at the
intercepted.
line.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. On second down, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Diggs. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll run here with Pacheco. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Nwangu now from his end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Flacco.
Get the ball, Noah!
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They do snap it. Flacco now. Work in the middle of the field.
Let's go, Scotty.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Shut up, sweetie. You love pepper grinding.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Let's go.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there
defensively.
2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Smith in motion right. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Complete.
Let's go.
And, oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards.
Oh, my God.
7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals
get
it
the
is
fuck
a
out of
first
here,
down.
my nigga.
Slot man moves right. Mahomes now on 1st down. Now he's free at the 35.
Can you not guard this nigga?
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there for KC. 63 yards. The slot man in motion right. Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Stephon Diggs. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, Kaden.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Right.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Operating off play action, Flacco. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now a 2nd and 10. Flacco off play action. Blitz coming and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game? Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Third and long for Joe Flacco. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A red zone first down for Flacco. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, You got to make sure of what you're doing.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This taken in right around the goal line. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Whoa!
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Third and 9 here. Now Flacco.
Come
And
on!
and it's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks
Hey,
it.
bro.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Can he hide?
So an
Did I not
opening
hit
drive
L1?
interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh, let me get that! Stop playing with me! Get up!
Picked up
Get
by
up!
Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Let me get that back, nigga.
Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Well,
He's out of there.
Down the left side. It's a foot.
Oh!
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Let me get that!
And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard.
What we doing? What? Man, this shit's crazy. That's how you know I ain't played no games. Look at this shit. I ain't on nothing, my nigga. Not the sacks, not the picks. Fuck out of here.